What's up YouTube? I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Welsh Way here with Aberystwyth Town. So, Spartak Prague, big game, Czech Republic, very good team. We'll have to be at our best if we want to win, but I still we have a chance. I still we have a decent chance. So let's go forward and go to pre-match because we don't want to skip over that. So a near capacity stadium for us today. Actually in the messages I believe it was said about 9,000 of them would be away fans. 8,000 away fans, so that's pretty decent for us. Just been pulling in about 6,000 people, so that's a positive. It'll be a near capacity stadium. They're expected to come out and play a 4-2-3-1, I think. 4-4-1-1. I don't know. I think that's a 4-2-3-1 though. So it's quite an attacking formation. We're going to go out there. We're going to play our 4-4-2. We're going to play our new formation that we've been using. We used in the last game. So it's a 4-4-2. But with a lot more instructions put on and a lot more team instructions as well and player instructions. So the team itself, Cornell in goal, Fernandez right back, Colin Drake and Ryan Shawcross centre backs, Scott Drake out on the left. Right side of the midfield we have Armstrong, left side we have Hunter, and in the centre of the pitch we have Smitham and Lewis, and up front we have Will Evans and Nathan Green. The bench is Short, Nicholson, Allen, Gunter, Bird, Alessandra and James. So, let's go out there. Optimistic. So we have a decent chance. We won our first game of the season as well. So the second team put in a very good performance to beat TNS. But let's have a look at this team. So, this guy was the real player. He's a centre mid. Just was a real player. I remember looking at him last time. Oms is only 19 on loan from Ajax. He's playing on the left. This guy on the right. So they're a very strong attacking force. Centre midfields. It looks decent from what I can see, but nothing incredible there. Only 18 years of age, so that could be a weakness. The actual centre of the pitch. This guy's alright. Looks decent from what we can see. And defensively, how are they? So right back's alright, but I feel we can cause them troubles. Centre back looks like a little bit of a weakness. In fact, that's a defensive midfielder playing centre back, so that could be a real problem for them. Other centre back looks very good from what I can see. Doesn't have incredible marking stats, but the work rate, determination, and teamwork really should make up for that. And then the right back, I can't see his defensive stats, so it's really hard to tell, but physically he looks like he could be good. And the goalkeeper, it looks like an overall decent team. Going to have to play very well to try and walk away with a victory here. So assistant do the team talk and let's go out there. So here we go. First leg of the Champions League playoff. We know no matter what we're going to be getting group stage football this season, but it'd mean a lot more if we could get that Champions League football. Hunter giving away the ball early on, out wide. So let's see how this possession stats go for the first 20 minutes as they have a chance and let's put that in the back of the net. This is that seemed very unfortunate. I think Hunter blocked the shot and in the end his block made things a little bit easier. Just with the original header, Hunter blocks it once, blocks it again, but it falls to Just, and actually it's another touch from Colin Drake that knocks it away from the keeper's direction and into the goal. And with the corner here, Colin Drake Shawcross, Ryan Shawcross scoring the first ever goal for the club. And not only that, puts us back on level terms. Fantastic goal. 14 minutes in and there's already been 2 goals and we've already come back from a 1-0 scoreline. So Colin Drake Shawcross, the ball bobbled between the two. No one could just find that shot that went on target. Finally it went to Shawcross. A little bit of space and managed to slot that one home. And I said first 20 minutes, first 25 minutes, we've started off brightly. We've got a lot more of the shots of the game, looking a lot more aggressive going forward. But they've a little bit, well, it's evenly matched with possession. It was a second ago a little bit more towards them, but now it's a little bit more towards us. But we look a lot more aggressive with the ball at our feet than they do. So here's Hunter down the left. He beats 2 of his players, plays his ball in. Will Evans with the goal. Gives us a 2-1 lead. He wasn't offside. That's good for that. First goal of the season for Will Evans, and it's a very good goal as well because it gives us a vital 1-goal lead against Spartak Prague. Now we need to make sure we don't concede another away goal. I don't know how we're going to do away from home. It could be a completely different story. We could freeze or choke in the away game. So we need to try and get another one and just make that away goal a little bit less important in terms of the aggregate scoreline. So, great first half. I think they came a little bit back into it at the end of the first half. Looks like they had a lot more shots in the latter stage. So, may have to look out for that. Colin Drake Looking fired up, not having the best performance, but looking fired up. That should cover up. They're all looking motivated, all looking calm. I don't really see a need to change it then. Maybe fresh legs need to come on soon. Maybe Fernandez should come off. He's on the yellow. Don't want to get him sent off. Armstrong stealing the ball off the midfielder. Playing this one back to Smitham. Crunching challenge, but nothing given. Lewis over to Green. Oh, they've been brought down and... Oh, wow, they've got a player sent off. Krishika, who I think was the only actual centre-back they had playing in the team, has got himself sent off. Hunter with the goal, the free kick, sorry, not goal kick, goes over the bar. So down to 10 men. We're going to take Nathan Green on, bring Billy Alessandro on, swap these two around. Take Day Lewis off, who's looking a little bit tired, bring on Viv Gunter. And we'll wait another 5 minutes, and then we'll take off Fernandez on the right and bring on Nicholson. So here's Hunter down the left. See if we can whip this one in. Oh, an own goal! Things just get worse for Spartak Prague. Already 1 goal down, already down to 10 men. They end up scoring an own goal. I think it was their other centre-back as well. They may even be playing 3 in defence. Right, so we'll definitely make that final change now. We'll take Miguel Fernandez off and bring Alex Nicholson on. Alessandro's Carwyn Drake makes this 4. We are in a fantastic position and look like we're only a game away from our second Champions League group stage ever, which is incredible. And I weren't too sure when we got Spartak Prague, but things are looking alright currently. We're playing well, we're taking our chances going forward, we're getting a lot of good chances. I think we've taken all 4 of our clear-cut opportunities. I may be wrong there, but it looks like we have, based upon the scoreline. And that's the main thing, as long as we can... Oh, no! Viv Gunter makes it 5-1, and he's just embarrassed the team. Hunter with an absolutely amazing pass, Gunter with an even better run, and to round the keeper and then have the composure and to be that calm and collected and just take his time, allow 2 defenders to get very close to him and slot that one home. That is an embarrassing goal to round the game off. Maybe not even round the game off. There's still enough time from this attack to create an opportunity. Smitham, if he can find the right ball. Armstrong's making that run. He gets the ball. If he can whip this one in and find a green shirt. Oh, which he doesn't. Too close to the goalkeeper and it's picked up. But we win the game 5-1. We've won the first leg with an incredible scoreline. And after going 1-0 down, remember, that's way more than I expected. Carwyn Drake picking up a man-of-the-match performance with a 9.2 average match rating. Hunter with 2 assists. Good signing there. Already proving himself. Not only that, youngster Will Evan from our youth system scored a goal today. Overall, it was a fantastic performance by everyone. And I'm really looking forward to the next leg now, because surely we should be in the Champions League group stages. So I'll meet you guys back in a second. Alright guys, so we are back now for the second leg. Hopefully we did more than enough in the first leg to, push ourselves through. I think I want to point out as well, Valur, the team from Iceland, actually got knocked out by Viditon, so I don't think it would have been a bad thing if we'd got that team. I definitely think I was right by saying they were a weaker team. Apart from that, Steaua Bucharest beat Basel quite comfortably in the end, 4-2, so really glad we didn't get them. But anyway, to the pressing matter at hand, the game right now, exactly the same starting 11, exactly the same bench, I believe, so let's go out there. We also won our game in between this. We beat Athenolido, was it 3-0? I think it was 3-0. So, I mean, we should have done more than enough in the first leg. If we lose this game, serious questions are going to be asked about some of these players. But I don't think that will come. I don't think it will come to that. I think we should aim for another big win. Who knows? We could even get double figures on aggregate scoreline for the first time since not being in the first round of qualifying. The big crowd today was about 18,000 odd. I didn't read it out, but I was meant to. Evans tackling hard up front, which is what I want to see. I don't see why my defenders shouldn't be closing down, or at least be challenging for the ball. That shows hard working forwards. Oh my God, Cornell, a mistake from the keeper, and Barenk, I think it was. I have no idea. Again, pronunciation is not my forte, but unfortunate there. Cornell's gone to save the shot. It's ricocheted off the crossbar. I don't know what the second save was about. Just flopping on the floor like a fish. But either way, it's happened. And we're now winning. We're not only winning on aggregate 5-2, losing on the day 1-0. And I think this could be a problem. We could See the team not motivated. We could lose today. I have a feeling we may lose. Oh no, Nathan, what is their keeper done? So a keeper mistake that from on our behalf, which is not really a mistake. It's just an unfortunate occurrence. And then their keeper goes, yeah, you know what? I feel sorry for the other keeper. Let me just pass the ball to Nathan Green, the closest guy to me. He's not even in the right colour shirt. So we won 1 back in the game on the day, and 6-2 on aggregate. So we still could get 10 on aggregate today. Still could get 10. Aiming for 5 away from home. That's really ambitious against Spartak Prague, a big team. But anything is possible as Nathan Green plays the ball to Will Evans. He's missed the chance. Okay, he's offside, but he's missed the chance still. Really good opportunity. Should be finishing that. Somehow sees it go way over the crossbar. So, half-time 1-1. 6-2 on aggregate. If you'd have said at the beginning of the Champions League run, since entering the Champions League this season, that we'd be beating a team in the playoffs 6-2, I'd have said that is incredible. I'd more than happily take that. But now more pressing concerns. We've got to really do well in the Champions League this year. I'm expecting a result, and I would like to say I expect a win. That could be slightly over ambitious, depending on the group we get. But I want to win this year in the Champions League. I really do. As they bursted down the wing. Just about headed this one away, and Barenka. The weird name. Sorry, the end's putting me off in that name. But he's got another goal, and it's 2-1 on the day. Let's see if we can peg back immediately. Nathan Green's been tackled, but Lewis gets the ball back. Hunter, he's got a little bit of pace, chooses to pass it on to Day Lewis. Sorry about that, guys. If you heard an alarm, that is my dinner being cooked. Beautiful. Day Lewis has been brought down in the box. We've got ourselves a penalty. Who's stepping up? It is Smitham. It's lost that one home. Nick Smitham puts us back 2-2. Their away goal has been completely ruled out as well, which means now they've got to go on and score an additional 5. 6 if they want to progress through, if it wasn't hard enough on them. So we're going to make a few changes. Jose Miguel Fernandez not having the best of games. 2 yellow cards in the centre of the pitch. We're going to take Smitham off because he's the more defensive of the two. Will Evans not having the best of game, but we'll keep that extra substitute just in case there's an injury or a sending off or something silly happens. I mean, Day Lewis is on the yellow and we're not planning on taking him off, so there's still that chance he could be red carded. They're passing the ball around out on the right. We're still applying pressure though. No matter where they go, look, there's always a guy trying to close them down. And good tackle from Lewis, and we could really create a chance here. Nathan Green places one to Day Lewis beautifully, just about gets the ball, and sorry about the interruption, guys, but Day Lewis with a very close opportunity there. Just wide of the post. Unlucky. 20 minutes remain now. Another highlight. Let's see if we can actually get a win today. I get coefficient points, a massive thing. Will Evans, banger, back of the net. Fantastic finish from the youngster. Powering that one home. Making it nearly unstoppable for any keeper in the world. And coefficient points, a massive thing. We have to win every game to just improve our coefficient points every season. And hopefully we can win here. And that will just improve our coefficient points next year. And maybe we'll be a seeded team in the third qualifying phase. And maybe even in the playoffs if we're fortunate. Scott Drake can't push through. Carwyn Drake only heads this straight to a red shirt. Oh, just as broken way too easily past Drake, and Gunters end up with the ball at his feet after a good save. And Nathan Green, we could still go for double figures in the aggregate scoreline. I'm not going to go attacking. I'm not going to do anything like that. I highly doubt they have it in them to score 6 goals, but still, you never want to take the risk. It is 6 goals. Yeah, it is 6 goals. If we've gone to bring him down, that's fine. We're not going to make that extra sub. I'm going to keep that additional sub just there, just in case. You still never know. May get an injury. I mean, it's not going to affect the scoreline, but if I get an injury, I want to take them off. If I get a red card, I want to make sure we're all shaped up nicely. As they're passing the ball around again, maybe this guy will go for his hat-trick on their team. We're still in a dangerous area, and he gets the ball, and he does. He gets his hat-trick. He makes it 3-3. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Last 5 minutes of the game, 4 minutes of the game, 3 minutes of the game, whatever. I don't think that tactical change is going to have enough time to come to effect. Here's Hunter with a free kick, and I think it's going to be one of the end highlights, or approaching the end highlight. Maybe they actually get a fourth here and could win the game today. Good tackle from Shawcross, showing his experience there. And Lewis getting the ball back. Nathan Green breaking past one of his defenders, playing this one backwards. Out wide to Armstrong. Poor first touch, allowing his defender to get the ball. And Lewis, and that is it. It's 3-3 on the day. Disappointed we could see the 3 goals, but main thing is we've gone through 8-4 on aggregate. Massive scoreline, 4-goal difference. Great result, great win, and it means we're in the Champions League draw tomorrow. And of course I'm going to do it in front of you guys. Why wouldn't I? Arsenal, Monaco are through along with that. Olympiacos, Lech, and Videoton and the other team I mentioned beforehand as well. Who was it? It was a big team, kind of big team in Europe. They beat Basel. I can't remember them off the top of my head. Unless you're going to bug me, I want to check that now. Otherwise, I'll try to remember it and it will really annoy me. Star Bucharest, that was it, a big team in Europe. Big, if depending on who you want to see as big. I still see them as a decently sized team in Europe. But the Champions League group stages, who are we going to get? I would love to say I want a big team. I want to face the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, but then I don't, because I want the easiest groups possible to give us the best chance of progressing through. 7.26 million going in the bank. We'll have a look at our balance afterwards. Viv Gunter is not for sale. Neither is Will Evans. I actually thought this was the Champions League draw. Come on. We're on Thursday. Viv Gunter is not for sale. I'm sorry, Burnley. And if he was for sale, he'd be about 500,000, not that 8k you're trying to throw at me. No, thank you. Backroom advice. I'm going to do it because it's just things I typically do. No, offer to clubs. I don't mind them 2 youngsters going out on loan. Trying to get first team footballs. They can come back at the squad and maybe feature in the second choice team. Hicks. No. And there we go. Champions League group stage draw. 4th seeded team. Seeded 4th in the draw, so we're not 4th seeded team. Top seeded teams, the 4 English teams. Barcelona, Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Pierre Saint-Germain. Who's in our seeded? Star Bucharest, Videoton, Dundee United getting in the Champions League group stages. Lech, Olympiacos, Star Bucharest, very much the teams that have come through the 3rd place playoff are in this stage, are in our pot. So let's draw all 3 of them and have a look and weigh up who we want to play. So I think Group A, Porto is a possibility. Group C looks relatively easy. I think Group B, I think we can beat Red Bull Salzburg. I'd say Group A, E, or B. A, B, C, or E. Because I'm going to base this off 3rd place. So we want to get 3rd place. Can we beat Ajax or Porto? Maybe. Can we beat Red Bull Salzburg? Maybe. Can we beat Sampdoria? Maybe. Sampdoria. Yeah, Sampdoria. Or whatever. You can correct me in the comments. Do we want Schalke? Maybe. We can maybe beat them. We want Feyenoord? Maybe. So let's have a do. So, first group, Star Bucharest. Second group, Olympiacos. Third group, Dundee United. Group E. We don't get Group A. We're going to get one of these remaining groups. Zenit, Galatasaray, or Benfica. I imagine, I should say, AS Monaco are quite a big team. They don't look incredible. They have an aging defence. Maybe we want the group AS Monaco in. Maybe we want Benfica, Monaco, and Barcelona. Let's just go. Let's just go. Whatever. Group F. Zenit, AC Milan, Bayern Munich. That's probably the group of death, was it? I'd say that was the group of death. It's either this group or Group A, definitely, or Group H. That is a tough group. Let's continue forward and go the official confirmation. Then I'll wrap it up in my finances. Come on, game. Well, surely you're just processing the results currently. Not even the results. You've got to process the Champions League. It's not a lot. Alright, there we go. So, good Group F, Bayern Munich, AC Milan, Zenit. We represent Wales, obviously. Oh, no, I processed. No! Right, so this is, how does it do our fixture list? So, First game against Zenit. So in the first episode, you'll see Zenit and Bayern Munich in the live com. After that, you'll see AC Milan twice. And then following that, you'll see Zenit and Bayern Munich once again. But let's look at these teams. So Zenit, champions of Russia. Not got amazing values. And based upon that, I'm going to say it could be a beatable team. Bayern Munich, I imagine, are absolutely mouth-wateringly good. Look at them values. Obviously, they are. 47.5 million value centre-back. Oh. I still have Neuer there. And AC Milan. Sort of rising back on up. Amazing values. I imagine they've got amazing players as well. So, really looking forward to playing Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena, if they're still called the Allianz Arena. That's at home. Sorry, that's at Park Avenue. 1,002 people will be at that game, no matter what. Where's the away game? There is the Allianz Arena. It is. I will look forward to going to Russia as well, playing Zenit. That'll be an experience in itself, and of course, the San Siro. So, until next time, guys. Peace out.